than I'll be recording this call, by the way. The video that you make for the products are so much more important than the actual products. You can bring a lot of products back eventually, but video is like what takes you far. All right, cool. We're gonna get started, everybody. I'm just gonna mute everything just in case the noise is on the background. And then we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna be using a couple methods, just like always. I like to use a couple paid methods, but there's always free methods that you can always do. You don't necessarily have to, like I said, go on pay for stuff, but it's the reason I use PipiAds. For example, PipiAds is the #1 thing that I use is because it's just so convenient and I can see what's saturated, what's not saturated. I can do an ad search. I can see all that stuff. But honestly, as easy as going to AliExpress, you can literally go on AliExpress and start looking at stuff and then look it up on TikTok and see if there's a lot of videos out there. If there's way too many videos out there, it kind of tells me that it's already been tapped. And I don't like to just go after products that there's a lot of people selling. I like to go after products that there's not a lot of people selling. So that's kind of like my strategy. All right. I'll be sharing my screen now, guys, and then let me know if you have any questions. You can just unmute yourself and just ask me questions in between. So anytime you have questions, just let me know. All right. How's everybody doing? Let me know in the comments below how everybody is doing. I'm going to put my chat in here. Do you see my screen, everybody? Yeah. Okay, cool. So like Carlos, you mentioned, you can actually use just AliExpress. You don't necessarily have to have crazy product research method. You can like literally just go through AliExpress and scroll down, see what's out there, go on TikTok and then search it and then see if it's a good product or not. One thing is, obviously there's a lot of products out there and it can be overwhelming. That's like one method that you can go about it. And another thing is, like, even when you find products, let's just say this is just a free method. Let's say you want to do it. Let's say you find a product that you like. So for example, let's say this one. Is this thing? Oh, it is English. So let's say this is a foot massager, right? One way you can find who's selling it, you can actually copy this, paste it, and then go to Shopify. This is just for you to see who else is selling it. You could also see if the product is saturated or not. So these are like different ones. Maybe you have to come up with a different keyword just to see what, who's selling what. But let's say, okay, there we go. Someone's selling this. And there's a couple free tools that also you can use to spy on these stores as well, to see if they're even selling these products right now or not. So if you guys don't have Commerce Inspector, you want to get that. Commerce Inspector, it shows what products been added to the store recently. So they can go to products and then kind of like scroll down and then see if the store is already selling, like are adding stuff or selling stuff. You can see their site, just like getting some information. When did they create that store, the apps that they use for their store. It kind of gives you an idea of what that person is doing. That one is free. You can obviously get it, make an account as free. You don't have to pay for a paid version. So that's a free product research you can do and then find a bunch of products. So, and this tool that I'm using is a Shopify tool. It's by PipiAds. So you have to have PipiAds to get this, but it shows you the live sales. So look at this. It's just a funny thing talking about this. They just started getting sale. And now I'm wondering, where are they getting their sales from, right? So you could actually look at the pixels. Let's see if they have it. So they don't have any TikTok pixel. You can also download Facebook pixel. They might be running it on Facebook. You don't really know what they're testing it, but that's kind of like one way of kind of figuring out, okay, what are they selling? What are they doing? So this is like a free way of doing it. What I like to do now, you can take a look at the ads. So you can go to a TikTok ad search and then you can look at the ads. You can actually look up the actual ad. You know what I mean? Like if anybody's ever selling a product, you can look it up there. So for example, it could be foot massager. There you go. And then there we go. So you see these. They were selling in the Philippines. I don't know what the rules or regulations are over there. So I'm just going to go do US and Canada just because I focus mostly on those. Sometimes I sell in UK, but I realize UK is not as consistent as US and Canada can get. So let's take a look at these ads. Not the right dimension. I don't like to show you guys the ads that I don't like. Actually, they don't have any good.
My grandma wants everyone with foot pain to know how much this thing is helping her. So she asked me to make this video for you all out there. This thing is a modern foot massager and it stimulates the acupressure points in painful swollen feet. She said that this foot massager is probably the best she ever used. She said that after a few days of using it, her feet felt 30 years younger, and that everyone should.
All right, so it's not the best ad, but you can kind of take a look and see who's running the ad, who's not running the ad. So the last thing that you see here, the last date is the last date that you see the product. The first date is like how long they've been running that ad, right? So I kind of like to look at these, and if there's not that many people really running it right now, I'm all about right now. If there are not that many people running it right now, then that would be some product that I would consider selling. So for example, this product I would consider selling. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it on a live Google Doc sheet, and then if you want me to give it to you, you got to go on my Instagram and then message me on Ecom Playbook, and then message me live product research, and I send it to you. Okay, at the end of the call, because I want to finish it and then put a bunch of products in there and then send it out to whoever wants it. So let's say this is a product I would test. I probably would order the product or send it to an influencer or find really good contents for it. The thing is, like, a lot of people get confused about after, okay, now I got the product, how do I test this product? I don't recommend testing with other people's ads. A lot of times those ads get saturated. They're not going to perform anymore. So you either have to order the product, make the videos yourself, or you gotta either make your videos yourself or send it to someone, influencer, whatever, for them to make the videos for you. All right, so let's say now let's say how I use PipiAds. On PipiAds, I like to go to product search. You don't necessarily, if you want to use PipiAds even for a couple of days, I think you have a trial. I'll put the link on my YouTube if you guys want to go try it, because I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. If you guys want to go try it, you can go try it out. They also have a trial. It's just like such a good tool to have, just because. So for example, when you go to TikTok search, you can see all these ads that have been running, right? So like you can literally see everyone's ads, which gives you an idea of what's performing, what's not performing. I don't like to copy people's ads, but I like to get an inspiration of what is performing so I can duplicate the same concept of someone else is doing. So for example, these ads do really well. The concept of it, right? What is it? The backdrop of putting the video on the background and someone talking about the product. Now I know that. Now I can kind of duplicate the same concept in my product, you know? So you have the options to either make the videos yourself, you can send it to someone to make it, or you can find content, but don't get the content from the ads. This is not something that I recommend. I really like the ones that the things that really blew up for us, the products, are the videos that we made ourselves. They do really well. Like I said, you could test with some content that you found, but not the ones that were ran as an ad. Maybe you find a couple seconds of video somewhere on TikTok and then somewhere else a couple seconds, and then you put them together, and then that's how you're going to test. You know, that's kind of how I would go about it. So now with PipiAds, it has a section. It's called product search, which is technically for product research. And you can see what people are setting up to test. You know, I don't go after products that people are already scaling. I like to go after products that people are testing. So what I do, I set the last date, and then the first date, I want it to be running in the last 3 days, let's say. So now these are the products that people are just setting up to test, right? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of these products. So for example, I know for the fact this one is kind of blowing up. So let's take a look at this one. Let's take a look at, so these are, again, not products that people necessarily, it could be if they duplicated it, but this is something that people are just starting to test. If you want me to give you the video, the link to these products, send it to, yeah, I do. So Andy asked if I have a VA for finding the content on TikTok. Yeah, I hired someone that does all these things for me. So I'm like, hey, can you find some content? Can you send it to an influencer? Can you do this? Can you do this? In the beginning, you should do it yourself. But if you get, you know, a couple winning products going, then I would hire, then at that point, I would hire someone. So let's take a look at some of these. I think this is too cheap, but let's take a look at these. I'm going to just open a bunch of these products. So for example, it's not in the right dimension, so I'm not going to look at it because I know it's probably not good already. So let's take a look at this one. It's already set.
Anti-pressure mat. Surface is covered with.
So these type of videos do really well too, that someone's asking you a question and then you're responding like a TikTok content. You're not trying to be an ad. You're not trying to sell the product. You know, the content creators and whatever that usually organic wise do well, most likely the same style would do good also as an ad, you know? Where did you find him? Very stressful around with Q4 only. Fine shit, people. Oh, tell me. So Andy, that's like, you gotta go through shit, people. This happens a lot. So I actually post a lot on Upwork. I don't like Fiverr that much. I post a lot on Upwork. And one thing that happens a lot, like we would hire someone, like have to get rid of them, don't like it. Someone's like, we got to go through a lot of people. But then what would happen, like a lot of people like would find me like from Upwork on Instagram, and they would message me that, hey, like I'll work for you for a week for free, and let me know if it's like, if it's good, then you can start paying me, or this kind of stuff. But most of the time they come from Upwork. So you got to go through the shit, people. We've been I mean, honestly, it's part of the process. We go through a lot of people, and then a lot of them are not good, and some of them are good, you know. So
thousands of plastic acupressure points, and inside is a coconut fiber that's resistant to dust and mold. The main benefits are an increase in endorphins, reduced chronic pain, and reduced anxiety.
this is actually a really good ad. Like, they haven't been running it. They don't have that many impressions. So my thing is that they probably started running it right now. It looks like they got sales. So this shows you all the sales, not sales. It also triggers the sales if you added the product to the store 3 days ago. So it looks like they're just running it. So what I would do, I just keep it open to see if you know, if they're getting more sales, and then kind of go from there. All right, let's take a look at the other products. Honestly though, I'm gonna put this on a thing because I haven't seen a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people selling it on Facebook, but I haven't seen a lot of people really selling them here. So I'm just gonna put the link for now here, and I'm gonna complete these ones. And then actually here. Cool. And let's go to the next one. So
Eu tô falando com ela aqui, mas sabe como é? O pessoal mais velho não sabe fazer essas coisas. Ela não tá conseguindo fazer. Ela não sabe mexer nessas tecnologias.
There we go. Okay, cool. I should probably, I don't know where it was that I could mute. Like, people can just join mute. Anyhow, let's take a look at some of these. Like, again, for everyone, anybody that's joining right now, or whoever that's rewatching this, you don't need to have PipiAds. We're not necessarily finding products winners, other winners. We're just looking at what people are testing, and we're gonna test those, if that makes sense. So let's take a look at this one.
Dust fog silicone brush. Massage pet skin, remove pet dust. Loose and shedding hair.
This is a little bit too Facebooky for me, but I kind of like the product. Let me see, $50. What the hell? What are you? What? Okay, I don't know what's okay, no. I like the product. I would probably sell it for like $24.95, or like 2 for like $29.95 or something like that. I kind of like the product. I don't think I haven't seen it super often on PipiAds. So we're gonna go ahead and add that also to our list of products that we want to test. One thing you can kind of find out if you're using PipiAds, I have all the links if you guys want to go and check it out, that they have with the trial under all my YouTube videos. But if you want to see if the product is super saturated, I would also open the TikTok ad search and then search the, let's, for example, pet shampoo brush, because all the current ads would come up, right? So there's not that many ads really. It was this one, not that many people that are selling this product. So that's a good sign. You know, sometimes when you go to the, like, I don't know, product, like even when we go scrolling on the product search, you're going to see the same products over and over again. I'm seeing this one. Is this a fake? I think this is a fake. Oh, anyhow. So let's go through. Let's go through a couple more. So we're just like looking at all these people that are setting up the ads, right? So we're going to see, basically they're testing the product for us kind of for free, if you kind of want to look at it that way, you know what I mean? This is one product I keep seeing. Well, at least this is like the third time I'm seeing it, but I don't think people are staying profitable. This is saturated by this. These are saturated. So after a while, you keep seeing the same products like this, you keep seeing it a lot. Now, if you keep seeing it a lot, then I would not really sell it. Honestly, if you see the products over and over and over again, I don't really mess with it anymore. Apple Watch stand. Oh, I've seen this one. You know what? I just saw this one on TikTok, but I never saw anybody running it, which is a good sign. Let me see how this product is. Okay, this one will close. This side we're gonna test it. This one will close. this one, but close. All right, let's take a look at this one.
Do you love to travel? Well, then you need this. This portable Apple Watch charger has changed my life. Click shop now to get yours now.
Honestly, charging an Apple Watch is one of those things that I really, really hate. Because like, how do you, like, do you set it down and you're not allowed to touch your key? It's kind of weird. I don't know. The ad is not that good, but I've seen better ads of this. Like, I've seen better content. I'll show you. Better video content. Why weird things come up on my story? All right. So let's take a look at these. So there's better.
This is probably the thing I got asked most about in college. It's a portable Apple Watch charger, and I just hook it right onto my keychain.
So there's like some content out there. Actually, there's only one.
Amazon must have.
There's not that many videos for that specific.
The portable charger TikTok made me buy. It's perfect. The portable.
But yeah, I don't know what the demand would be. Like, is one of charging your Apple, honestly, is one of those things. But also, I don't know what the demand would be for this. The video that you're testing with, I wonder if there's more portable chargers. So let's go look at the ad section. So let's go to the ad and then you can look it up. Portable Apple charger. So I've never seen that specific version of it. Actually, that could be a good thing. The thing is, like I said, I don't know what the demand would be. I've never seen the other version of it do really well. So I don't know the other one. I guess the only way to find it is to test it. You know what? If it was me, I would test this product just because I like to test everything to see what works, what doesn't. And I haven't seen really that many people selling it. So that would be a product that I would post it. I learned something that if I'm even slightly curious about a product, I would test it. Sometimes there's products that I'm like, nobody would buy this. And like, it just magically somehow becomes a winning product. They don't have good ads, so I'm not going to even bother looking at their products. Let's take a look at this. This is pretty cool.
Okay, I can take you there. So you gotta do is say that one time, okay?
This is actually a decent video. So obviously, I don't think they're selling it for $9.99. They probably charge like, I don't know, $20 for shipping. Let's try, because I'm just curious, because it's not, you know. Oh, so charge $5.99 for, that doesn't make any sense. Why did that doesn't make any sense. This is definitely more expensive than that. Confusing. Okay. But it looks like they're actually scaling a different product. I wonder if there's one of those membership stuff or like there's some scammy website. I'm so tired of scammy stuff, honestly. Let's take a look at this one. This one keeps coming back.
This is a lip slumping tip that can be used day and night.
The video is not that good. I can tell from the first, I don't like the first 3 to 5 seconds of the video, the chances are that product is not here 10 hours ago. They're not getting sales. Most of the time, they're not really doing well. It's another one that I keep seeing, but I don't see anybody scaling it. I just see people copying each other. That's all I see. And again, 3 days ago, so not good. They probably just added the product and then they didn't do well. That's more. They charge you every 30 days without customers. So I've heard that. So that's what? That's more? What does that mean? That's more? So I've seen these drop shipping stores that, sorry, Mister. It's called, oh, wait. So I heard these drop shipping store. I don't know much about it. And I've heard and it's funny because even people that I know, they told me they know like these people that I know monthly. Oh yeah, monthly recurring revenue. Okay. Yeah. I kind of guessed that's what you meant. I've heard that they do subscriptions and then they charge you like $1 or $2, like, and a lot of people, but then people don't really know that they're getting into subscription. Is that a thing? Because I don't know about it. I don't do any of that. I heard like they pay like $1 and like they're supposed to like, or like they're like telling them if they pay that extra $1 or like whatever, then they get this special price, but then they keep charging like $1 or something. Yeah, it's so shady. So many people are doing that. And like a lot of people are making out. It's just so shady. I can't even remember. This is why like people are ruining dropshipping for other people. Because like dropshipping is not a bad way of selling products because you can validate the product. And dropshipping is not necessarily like people say, oh, dropshipping is just a way of fulfillment. You know, we don't even dropship after we have winning products. We buy the products and keep them in inventory. So technically we're not even dropshipping anymore. So yeah, I heard a lot of people do shady stuff with that thing. I don't know what it is. And I don't know. I don't really look at other people to see what they're doing necessarily, like people that are doing these kind of stuff. I just look for products and I know what works and what wouldn't work. So with this product, honestly, I really like this product. I don't see anyone really successfully selling it, but I wonder why they're not showing actually using the product, because it's supposed to be a portable product if you can use it in a car. Why don't you just show using the product? No video is ever showing it. It's just showing the product but not using the product, because that's the whole point of.
Tell me he missed it. He wanna
Anyhow, let's move on. I probably wouldn't test that one anymore because I see a lot of people just running it with the same ad and nobody's actually selling it. All right, cool. Let's go back. All right, let's scrolling down again. You're gonna see a lot of people selling the same stuff, which I don't mess with. You want to basically, the goal is to find something that not that many people are selling, and then you're gonna like a lot of the products that I find that end up becoming winning product is like that one product that I'm like, I haven't seen this one. What is that? And then I'd realize maybe they're not using a good video, or there's a product that I haven't seen and all that stuff. And then that ends up becoming a winning product. Once you go through the PipiAds so many times, you realize that you see a lot of the products over and over and over again that after a while, you can tell which products are not like repetitive. So let's take a look at these two. Maybe this is coming back. This one was selling at some point, but I haven't seen it selling. Okay, let's take a look at this one.
Look at this mini spy cam I found.
All right. Here's the thing. Spy cameras do really well again. We've got a bunch of them on Facebook, on TikTok. They always do well. Not always, but a lot of times you have good videos. But the thing is, spy stuff can get flagged so quickly. You can't say spy. Maybe just like mention it as like, oh, like nanny camera.
Now I can see when my stepsister gets stuck in the dryer.
Huh? Let's take a look. I wonder if I haven't seen this specific camera. 42 minutes ago. I saw either they added it to the store or they sold one. And if it's the first day of testing, the video is like, okay, it's not that good. I'm sure it could be better, but I would, if it was me, I would test it. But you just have to like advertise it a little bit differently, like a nanny camera or something. You gotta be really careful with the words you use on your product page. It can get flagged quickly, especially like Facebook is super sensitive with these stuff. So I'm gonna add this here too. Cool. Let's see what else. Oh, this is another one that keeps coming back, but there's an original person who branded it. I don't know if you guys know the comfy origin. Why do they say, I think they tried to copy the original one, which is the comfy brand. Yeah, they're not selling. But this one always comes back every couple This one also comes back every couple months, like every 6 months, whatever. Not every 6 months, every year I keep seeing it coming back. So that could be something that you could look into. But I don't know if because it's the original person that is selling it might have trademarked it. So you don't want to definitely use the same word, but you don't want to use the same exact style, and definitely don't copy their page or whatever. Let's take a look at this product.
Don't use it. Buy it instead. Keep your belongings safe.
Okay, I don't like the ad. It's very Facebooky. It's not necessarily made for TikTok. Hey, okay, product page. I mean, it's not a product page. I guess it's like, you know what? No, I take that back. But I wonder still. All right, they just created it, probably didn't get any sales. So when I open this is where it shows that how many sales they're getting. It also gets triggered if you add the product to the store. So if it says 15 hours ago, I also go check Commerce Inspector to see if they recently added the product, because we can see it, right? So 20th. Or they probably also, if they also re-edit the product, it would trigger the 10 days ago. So it probably just, re-edited it over all that. I don't do one product store, Carlos. I make a whole general store and test all of them there. It doesn't make any difference. I realize making a general store or one product store, it really doesn't make any difference. It's so much about your creative, and I say it all the time. 80% of your success is all about your creative. The creative that you make for your product is what gives you a winning product. So you want to make sure that your winning product, your creative that you're creating, is decent. Bob. Okay. So you want to make sure the creative that you're creating for your product is selling their product. You want to make sure that it has that catchy scroll stopper in the beginning. Watch a bunch of TikTok videos, right? Kind of might be boring. Like if you're not into, if TikTok is new to you, it's definitely different. When you go scroll on TikTok, you realize, what the hell? Why are these videos getting so many views? So you want to duplicate the concept of a lot of viral videos into your ads. Okay, so say that the product does good. Would you then create one product store? I don't. It doesn't make any difference. So a lot of people obsess about one product store. But honestly, one product store doesn't make any difference. I notice, again, for the price range we're selling, if you're going over $100, we have a brand that we're running actually that is like more expensive product, but that's a one product brand. But for testing stuff under $50, $60, I don't really bother, because we're targeting impulse buyers. They go to your store to buy and they'll leave. They don't really care about what your price range, like what other page of your store. There's no point basically of creating one product store, but besides like spending more time and money to figure things out. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't do one product store. All right, so let's take a look at a couple more pages here. And then we may look at some Ecomhunt stuff. Yeah, let's actually get on Ecomhunt. So Ecomhunt is another one that I use. Ecomhunt, what it shows you is usually Facebook winning products, which I like because a lot of products are not even on TikTok, right? So you can bring them from Facebook to TikTok because they're not even on TikTok. So you can create TikTok style advertisements for them and then put them on TikTok ads and then test those products to see if this sells or not. So for example, let's see this one. I've never seen this one on PipiAds. So we can go here, we can go to TikTok ad search. We're gonna go and paste this one and then look at the product. So it's not coming up. I wouldn't put the one pair obviously there. I've never seen this product before on TikTok. So that could actually be something that I would look into maybe like making content for. You could also, again, go on TikTok, actual TikTok, and see if there's any content for it. I wouldn't put one pair. It is. There's always content for something, I feel like. Or there's not. Maybe I have to play around with the words, but you can find, if you can't find any content, whatever, obviously the best way I recommend is getting the product, they'll get it delivered to you, and then get some videos done for it. All right, so I'm going to put this also on the where did I put it? Live. So like I said, if you're just joining or you joined late, if you want the list of these products that I'm finding, just message me on Ecom because I'm going to complete them and all that stuff. Message me on Ecom playbook on Instagram. I'll put the link down below somewhere. And message me and I'll just message me live product research and I'll send you a link to all these products. Okay. All right, let's go back to Ecomhunt again. Like I said, because they're Facebook products, you might not see them a lot on TikTok ads, which is a good sign because we want to go after products. There's not that many people on TikTok at the time scaling. So we're going to go look at it. It's not there great. We can make some some videos for it. Super easy. If you don't know how to make videos, just look up how people are doing it. You can order the product, make videos for it, and then test them on ads. So let's go to the next page. You can try some Halloween stuff. I'm not a fan of holiday stuff, but I know some people that do really great with them. I just don't like to have a deadline with something that I need to be selling. I like to have them, you know. So this is another one that I see. I haven't seen the plushy stuff do really well too. Giant stuff boba. I've seen people selling it on TikTok, but I haven't seen it recently, which is again a great sign because if there's not that many people selling them, stuff boba tea, maybe just boba tea. Is boba 2B or 1? All right, maybe not. You know what? That would be actually a good product. This is to test too. I don't think there's them. I don't remember actually seeing it. I think I've seen it mostly on Facebook. That could be a good sign. I would probably test this too. All right, guys, so if you have any questions, let me know. We're gonna wrap up the call. So drop your questions down below. Do you test in untapped markets? I like to go after products that are not super saturated, just because I don't like to compete against a lot of people and I don't want to be in rush to, oh my God, this person is selling this person is selling this. And I want to be able to scale the product as far as I want, not necessarily like competing against other people. You still can get winning products from other people's winning products, but I categorize winning products small, medium, big, life-changing. If you want to go after big and life-changing products, you want to find products that are not that many people are selling and scaling. Does that make sense? All right, so I'm going to add this to our live, and then by any chance, are you doing TikTok organic too or only ads? So I do TikTok ads. I do a little bit of organic, but I don't really rely on it. I noticed if you have posts going viral, like 1 million, 2 million, the thing is they get sales for a day or two and they die off. And then you have to make another post going viral. So that to me is just not really, I don't know how other people like try to do organic stuff. And like, I mean, you gotta be on it. You have to make content every single day, like multiple times, like posting, all that stuff. How do you brand your journal store? You don't need to necessarily brand it, but I kind of give it a general name and then I run the ads. And a lot of people, honestly, like I could have probably done brand something. It wouldn't make any difference. I do general store just to prove a point, just because a lot of people try to follow one product store method or this. They all work. It's not so much about your store. It's so much about your marketing and your creative. Your marketing is everything. And marketing is what gets your product selling. It's not necessarily your store, one product store. I wouldn't worry about any of that. Instead of that, I would go grab a product in your house and learn how to make creative. Creatives are what makes your product a winning product, not your store. You can have a shitty looking brand like logo too, and then you'll be fine. All right, so guys, I'm gonna wrap up the call for anybody that just joined or for whoever who's rewatching this. I also have a mastermind just called like this that we do twice a week. Is in my private circle. If you want to join that, you can also message me on Ecom Playbook, the word mastermind, and I'll send you more information on how you can join. It's paid. I highly recommend you have a couple $1,000 like, you know, on the side for ads, for coaching, for all that stuff. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can definitely DM me the word mastermind on Ecom Playbook on my Instagram. I'll put the link down below. Or other than that, we're going to wrap it up. And it was really nice to have you guys here. Look for products. You're very welcome. And I'll see you guys probably, you know, in 2 weeks or so. We do another product research session. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.